just like every good swell chase, we got some epic footage last time, and we had to do a crazy little mission. I had to drive out of the way to get this hard drive, which has all the clips on it from yesterday. We had a little trouble like uploading and getting the formats correct, but yeah, we should be dialed right now. I can't wait to watch these videos, but more importantly, we got a lot more surfing to do before this swell is over. The Ford Ranger was doing so well, but the check engine light just came on. Kind of bummed, but it could just be this thing. My mechanic told me it might come back on, and it's just he needs to like clear out one of these tubes and to bring it back. But it didn't come back on in the time frame he was saying. It came back on even longer. So hopefully it's nothing, but regardless, engine doesn't have any symptoms. We gotta keep going. All right, let's go, boys. Here we go. Let's go. Let's keep this thing running. Okay, it looks hot. The whole thing looks very hot. It just feels warm. Coolant? It's like low, but there's definitely coolant. Take a look at the oil. It's definitely hot. Yeah, there's oil. It's low, but it's not like deadly low. It's just like low normal. When you're a resident surfer, you always have some oil. Somewhere in here. If you're a big wave surfer on a budget like me, you always have your Piahi leash tucked in next to some oil. It is definitely warm. There was a little smoke coming out of the engine oil intake as I poured the oil in. It's definitely warm, but it's not hot, it's not smoking. We're gonna continue on this journey. All right, young Groms. This is a pretty sharky, gnarly wave. Even though it's in a spot of the world that doesn't really get swell, the reef is just insane. So like, it can go big pretty easily. I'm riding the 7.0. Maybe a GoPro session, just me out here. Timmy and Coop are coming later, but we gotta get out there. Let's do this thing. How's it going? Good. Looks fun.
A lot of work.
Yep. Yeah, I'll go. Dude, it's pumping, right?
Going right.
Yeah. We just got some epic waves today. Literally felt like Sunset Beach out there. I was riding this beautiful Swallow Pintail 7.0 hard surfboard. New model of ours, coming soon.
Some pretty heavy surf. Me and the brothers went out on twin fin fishes. We had a good time, and shout out Wrapped Concepts.
Will you be back?
Yes.
Trying the dogfish. So I was going left bottom turn, so this was the inside fin, and I just ate shit, slid out super fast, head first, somersaulted, and I knew it didn't just slide. And look, it's like a clean break. I was cooking too.
All right, young Groms. Well, we've made it to the end of the swell. We are at a rest stop in Connecticut. The end of every good New England surf trip ends at a rest stop in Connecticut. I called it quits a little early. I have to work tomorrow at 7 a.m. I could have pushed it all the way towards dinner, towards like nightfall, and then driven home and gotten home at midnight, and then woke up at 6 to work a 12-hour shift in the emergency room. But I wear many hats. I am a doctor. I am a traveling, aspiring free surfer. I'm a fiance. I'm a resident. And yeah, I got a lot going on. So this swell, we decided to just strike hard, strike fast, and surf as much as possible when we could. Calling it quits early can always beg the question of there might be some regret to like not seeing the swell all the way to the end. But I've caught so many waves this trip that I wanted to save some energy, do well at work tomorrow so that I can chase waves another day. As an ER doctor, I learned better than anybody that our time on this planet is limited and you never know when it's over. And I was talking to some guy today. He's just some old timer who lives in the town, and he was like, "Oh, you're crazy driving up here and you're gonna head back all the way to New York today after surfing. Like, I could do that when I was younger. Why am I saving this for later if when I'm older, I might not be able to do this?" And the answer is yes, I will still be surfing at 80 and 90 years old. Even though nothing is guaranteed and I don't know the future, I'm putting all my eggs in the longevity basket. I'm eating well, I'm living an active lifestyle. I'm trying to learn like the medicine and everything that it takes to live a very long life. My whole viewpoint right now as a doctor is that aging is not equivalent to losing mobility, athleticism, or strength, especially endurance. If anything, I'll be able to paddle 100 miles in a day when I'm 80 years old because I'll have more type 1 muscle fibers. And every one of these swells is unique. You'll never get the same exact conditions, the same latitude, longitude, fetch, wind direction, tide. Every single one is unique. And whether it takes me till I'm 29 or I'm 79 to get back out to that point break, I'm just stoked that I went out, caught a bunch of waves, had a relatively high wave count, and that this swell was all about slam dunk sessions. Really cool, but really easy. If you can dunk, it's pretty easy to throw it down. So whether you liked it or you loved it, that's the end of Hurricane Erin. And as always, we will see you on the next swell.